My name is Clay Clark, and today I am joined by Chef Remy. Now, I'm excited because she is 14 years old, and she's been able to achieve success that so many of us dream about. This girl is living her dreams. She's literally turned her idea into a successful business. Today, she's going to be teaching us specifically about how your success, my success, is determined by the size of our why. Why are we doing this? So many times we find ourselves, Gallup actually did a poll that showed that only 13% of the American population actually likes their job. And unfortunately, a lot of us fall into that category. But if we can find something that we are sincerely passionate about, Remy's going to be teaching us how the size of our why, the why we're doing this, greatly impacts the bottom line and the overall success of our company. At Thrive15.com, we believe that knowledge without application is meaningless. So as you're watching today's episode, go ahead and take the time needed to ask yourself, what do I need to do to specifically apply these principles in my own life and business? Otherwise, today's episode may just be more meaningless than trying to stop a honey badger from escaping a large cement enclosure. All right, Remy, I thank you for being here today.
No problem.
You are a celebrity chef, a guru, kind of a big deal. Your product is in Whole Foods, as we can see here. What is this now? What is this?
That's my Italian salad dressing.
Italian salad dressing. It's in Whole Foods. You are a what's your title with Sodexo? What are you now?
I'm the student ambassador for health and nutrition.
A student ambassador, and in my mind, she's sort of a big deal. So now we're going to talk about today how your success is ultimately determined by the size of your why. Mm-hmm. Your why, as in why are you doing it? And there's a best-selling author by the name of Simon Sinek, and he says that he wrote a book that's called How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone. And he says all organizations start with why, but only the great ones keep their why clear year after year. What he's talking about is companies like Apple. They want to think different. They want to make beautifully designed, great products. Mm-hmm. Companies like Mercedes offer uncompromising high quality. Whole Foods tries to provide a nutritious, healthy food. And it seems like the companies that we love stay on their purpose, but over time, people drift. So I want to ask you, why are you in business?
The main purpose of my business is to eliminate the childhood obesity epidemic and to at least reduce the childhood hunger.
So you want to eliminate the child obesity epidemic,
yes,
and to eliminate the child hunger, mm-hmm, both sides of the spectrum.
Yep.
And Harvey Mackey, though, one of America's most successful business coaches and writers, he writes, all goes so far as to proclaim that the most important question you can train your employees to ask is why. He goes on to explain that when people really know why they're doing something, they become massively more productive. Specifically, where do you see yourself in 5 years and why?
I'm not really quite sure what the future holds for me, but in 5 years, I'd probably say I'd have another cookbook out.
Yep.
At least one. And then I want to have my own cookware, a bunch of colorful plates and pots. So I'll probably ask a manufacturer to do something like that. And then also I want to, maybe probably have a culinary degree, at least a half culinary degree.
Now, let's get real with it here. What, you want to help kids who are obese and you want to help kids that are starving and need food. Why, though?
Well, just because a lot of entrepreneurs, the reason they do something is because it's either it's a problem that they want to fix. So this is the problem for me. This is a big issue, not just really in America, but in a lot of other places too. Childhood hunger is really bad. And so I just want to help people.
How does that impact you, though? If it's 2 a.m. and you have to prep for an interview in the morning, or you're, let's say you're up early and you haven't slept a lot, or yesterday I know you were working at Whole Foods and doing a promotional event. When you have a big, busy schedule, do you stop and think about how you're doing this to help kids? Is that what keeps you going? Or?
Mm-hmm. That's the mindset I have to have, or else I sort of lose. I love to cook, but that I sort of lose the passion, though, of helping others, because my business is really more built on helping. So if I lose the reason why I'm doing it, then I lose the passion of it, and so.
And then your passion's your big fuel.
Yeah.
So you always go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
So, just an action step I think anybody here can do is if you can write down a description of where you want to be, specifically 5 years from now, and why in these 5 areas: spirit, mind, body, relationships, and finances. If you'll write down where you want to be 5 years from now and why, and if you'll really commit to answering that question, I can promise you it'll absolutely change your life. Because if you know why you're doing something every day, like if you know exactly what you're doing every day, it's exciting. And I know for Thrive, as we've been building this thing, I'm not exaggerating. I literally wake up every day right now at about 3 in the morning. And I work on legal agreements. I work on booking different celebrities. I work on hiring people, technology limiters. And I work from like 3 until 9 before I even see a human, just doing that stuff. And then from 9 to 5, it's organizing it. But I'm doing it because I know that people like you watching this have never had real mentorship available where you can interview millionaires and mentors and everyday success stories. There's never been something like that before. And I know that for me, I would still be poor if I hadn't had a mentor come alongside me and tell me that I could do it and show me how to do it. And so that's what drives me every single day is that. And what's driving you every day is this desire to help out kids that you don't even know. I mean, that's so exciting that you want to do that.